Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Yeah, try to respond with your voice so that I think you're connected to me or not. Yes.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah. Maybe it will be a quality check parameter for you and me because the medium is internet. That is the reason we try to speak in between. So try to respond. Yeah. The other day we were discussing the management science and management and administration, and how the management science is applicable and where it is applicable, in what fields it is applicable. And we have also discussed the differences between management and administration, how it is concerned with organization and how it is concerned with implementation of the organization goals to the employees. I hope we discuss this first part, the authority role operations, whether it is applicable and decides. Now we are moving to the next slide. The basis, work management, putting plans and policies into actions. Administration is formulating of plans, policies, and setting an objectives. That's what. So we are so clear and evident from the previous slides that what administration is the thing which designs something, which formulates, and management is a thing which tries to implement it. Yes, it tries to implement. Yes, the strategies or the methodologies is different from manage. See, it may be in any administrator, the goal is so fun, but you know what, the management does the same thing in a different task. But to be precise, to be clear for you, yes, you see the Republic India. You are seeing around 73rd or 74th independence. Whatever maybe the government comes, or whatever maybe the thing which happens in the country, the problems of the country are the same. The problems of the country are the same always. But who is the management here again? The ruling parties who come and do. Some parties meet the expectations of the people, some they don't. Similarly, you go to any organizations again. Yes, for any company, any industry, any sector, the title head will be the same always. No, to go ahead to do a 50% profit this year, 30%. The goals are different for different companies, but it is almost the same in this competitive world with the contemporary competition. How we are going to enhance our profits, how we are going to enhance our market share in the market. And these are the things which are quite common. In the terms of administration, whoever may be sitting in the particular chair, they will have these things. What is your immediate agenda is the same thing. Yes. But the management is a different story here. Yes, the people who run the organization, they have to come up with the plans now. They have to come up with the plans. They have to come up with different ideologies to forward the administration goals or policies. Yes, they have to take all these things. For example, I'll give you an example. Can anyone tell me the media? I hope you are so familiar with the Bahubali movie. Can anyone tell me which media has presented that Bahubali movie? The publicity partner. Anyone? Yes. Yes, Rana. See, people are in the class. You're with me. Yes or no? Yeah. Arka. That's good Samskruti. Yes, I hope you people are away from me. I hope the mobiles are in your hand. You can just, whatever I ask, you can go and just type in the Google and you can tell me the answer. I mean, yes. And this shows that you're not even bothering the class, you're not even listening to me again. Yes, it's a simple logical sense again. Yes. But whatever the stupid question I ask, you have the handset in your hand and you can type and you get the answer immediately again. I mean, the way you are responding is not good again. Yes, sorry for this, but yes, please try to listen. Don't simply be in the class. You know what? We are keeping so much of effort. Maybe this is not our medium of teaching. We are keeping our effort to reach the subject to you. Yes, please try to do the same thing again. Please try to listen to the classes again. That makes more interactive and more interesting. Yeah, Aka Media. I mean, what the administrator told when the first part was released, they said we want more profits. That's all. We want more profits, and they gave to Arca Media. Arca Media was a management no for the marketing thing. They said whatever we I mean they told their strategy to these guys producers. Whatever we say, you have to follow. Whenever we say you have to release a teaser or something eye catching, whatever the content they say, and whenever they say we are going to release the movie, they have to release on the particular time. I mean, that was the deal, so that we are going to give this much of profit to you. We are going to make this much of profit to you. That was the deal. Yes. And most of the shooting has been done, only bits and pieces is done, but they have kept waiting period of around 1.5 to 2 years for us. And they have built a hype like that. No, but by default, you should watch that movie. By default. Man, they have bought so many strategies. They have bought why this fellow has killed that fellow, why this is the thing happened, this is the biggest pan India. Yes, they have given so much of things. You know what? They just you know what the 2 years wait for a producer, you think the interest of the particular amount on the particular movie is so high. But you know what they said, even the interest amount also will be getting you. You wait. That's all. This is our strategy. Yes, I mean, you know what? Administrators, okay, they just come and give a statement. But at the end of the day, the management has to put on its efforts, put on its plans to make into the action. and to get the desired result. That is so important again. That is so important these days. Yes, when you enter into an organization, you are a part of the management, not the administration always. If you are an employee, please try to listen carefully. Yes. So you know what? Whatever the policies, whatever the actions, whatever the strategies, yes, you have to follow them again blindly. You have to follow them blindly, and you have to move according to it. And it's so difficult for us, more. One is your own career goals. See, there will be three layers. One is administration brain, management brain, and your brain. Yes, three people working under it to a common goal for a particular company. It's so tough again. That's what I always say. Management science is an individual behavior trying to keep efforts to get the desired output for a particular institution. So we have to be so careful at ourselves, see where we are putting our efforts, in what field we are putting our efforts. I always tell to my students, is please love your work but not the company again. Okay, they will be keeping your plans, they will be keeping you policies, actions. Maybe you love the organizations. But until unless you are beneficiary to the organization, until unless you are giving profits to the organization, you are a lovable child to the particular organization. But yes, when the work is done, you are an unknown entity to the organization. So please think what work you are doing, so that whether that particular work is going on the contemporary market, contemporary competition, if you switch from one company to other company, it's so important again. Yes, I already told you, and again I will be keeping on repeating it. Whenever you are listening this class, please think as an employer or employee again, not like a student. Yes, if you're working for some fellow, yes, you give your 70% or 80%, but make sure that yes, this work, according to this work, you have to grow again. There is some profit for you, not in the terms of monetary rewards, not in the terms of your salary, but in the terms of knowledge, which helps you when you go outside of the particular organization. Next, administration focus on making the best possible allocations of limited resources. Managing the work. Management is managing the work. Yes, they give you a budget, that's all. They give you a budget. In that budget, as a management, you have to do it, that's all. I mean, we all do it, right? We all do it simple. Central government allocates some budget to state government allocates some budget to some other people. They have to do the best part of them to get the desired results after the particular budget. Yes, sir, if you give me around 1,000 crores, I am going to get this much of profits. Yes, that's anyone will tell. I have a budget of limited this much. I'm giving to you. Then make sure that we are on the right track. There lies the challenges of the management. Yes, sometimes you don't have facilities, sometimes you don't have anything, but they'll ask you to give the lots of work. There are some companies they give lots of facilities. Yes, it differs from different companies. Don't compare the companies again. Most of you will be placing in different companies. Yes, you will be saying, no, no, sir, my friend company is giving cab facilities, my friend company is giving so much of facilities, and they are giving good salary and less work. The first comparison is this. Sir, my company is like that, they are not giving enough salary, there is no incentives, nothing. So in that case, how you are going to manage your individual behavior? Yes, anyone? What is the solution for it? Yes or no? Stopping the comparison and to become self. Okay. Oh, when can you attain this satisfaction level? That is the thing. That is the biggest thing. Now, what type of attitude we should have? Okay, work harder and get to a good company. Okay. Okay, we'll discuss the satisfaction level. I mean, we have always this habit of comparing, right? Yes. Sir, for this fellow has not attended anything. Yes, you're giving so much of assignment marks. Or for that fellow, you have added 1 mark. You'll come for that 1 mark to your instructor. You'll come for that one class attendance. Yes, we are inbuilt. We have this comparison attitude. Yes, the thing is that we don't judge ourselves. We try to judge ourselves based on the other person. Yes, I mean that becomes a big problem when you enter into the organizations. Okay, you had an opportunity, you got an opportunity when you signed an offer letter. That's all. You belong to that particular company. But, okay, someone said, "Sir, go for a better company." Then don't sign this company. Yes, it is always like that again. When you are at one place, you like the other place. Yes, if you get satisfactory, that is for a period of time where that depends upon your individual issues again. Yes, so it may be a tier 2 company, tier 3 company, tier 1 company, whatever it may be again. Please try to see that. See, when you have signed an offer letter and when you try to enter into organization, that's all. Whatever the resources, whatever the things, you have to give the best of you to the particular organization. You have to give the best for the particular organization. That's all. That is a simple rule again. Yes, yes. If you keep on comparing, then see, sometimes an underrated talent may go to some big organizations. Sometimes, what, 100% fully knowledgeable, talented person may go to a small organization. That depends upon your faith. That depends upon your skill. That depends upon your ability. Yes, not all the time we are selected according to our knowledge, according to the skill, according to the ability. I mean, you have 4 or 5 constraints here. Sometimes communication plays a major role. Sometimes your technical knowledge plays a major role. Sometimes the logical thinking of you plays a role. So don't compare yourself with that person in a one dimension. So okay, you sometimes you will be telling, sir, this fellow is completely Worst fellow, he is only 55%. But you don't know that 55% fellow has a different talents. And that talent is required for that particular company. That is the reason that fellow has got selected. That we don't know again. How the HR sees that fellow is different again. Yes. Sometimes most of our students keep on complaining to us, sir, no, no, sir, I am completely 80%, but you know what, sir, I placed in a small company with small package, and this fellow don't know, but this fellow has got good luck, sir, they'll say. Luck, they'll say simply lucky fellow. It's not the luck again, you know what, it's what the HR sees and what this fellow displays sometimes. Maybe that the luck quotient may be there, but maybe 5 to 10%, but 90% is your mehnat, that is your effort, that's all. How much of you keep your effort, yes, you get those things again. Yes, so don't always try to compare yourself on a one parameter. There are several parameters, and try to compare with the best in the industry. Don't always be so confident that when you got selected for something else that you are so talented. No, no, the rest of around you is completely a scrap batch. That is the reason you got selected. Please think that way. Yes, because the best is yet in the industry. You're going to face the best in your companies, in your organizations, your managers, your team leads, your technical people. Yes, try to focus on them. Yes, then you will won't forget, you'll forget the resources or whatever the thing is. You just try to focus on your work and you'll do that particular work and you'll go away. Next, the key person is the administration and the managers. Yes, very simple again. The administration is nothing but owners who get a return on the capital invested by them, employees who work for remuneration. I mean, see, management, under management you can see employee, and administrator is employer. Yes, that's what we keep on discussing always. Yes, they just keep the money and they want the profits out of it. To get the profits out of it, you are hired here. Simple. You are hired. If you are not getting profits for me, you can move away from my company. That's a simple thing. You can move away from my company. That is only the quite difference. Don't we are not here for any NGOs. We are not here for any donation purposes or nothing else. A true business person is this way. That's all. Yes. The next function. Administration is legislative. I mean, he can make any law again. He is having the power to make any law. Yes, he can design a strategy, he can design a thing. Yes, that as a management you have to execute. That's all simple. That as a management you have to execute. I mean, these are the basic things. These are the basic things for management and administration. The next is nature and futures. So before entering into it, there is one more topic called management is an art or a science. Management is art or science. That we'll discuss now. Management is art or science. So I'll give you 5 minutes for you. Yes. After that, we'll have a discussion on it. Management is art or a science. Yes, one by one, you can turn on your audio and you can give me the answer or your opinion on this. Management is art or a science. Yes, it's 10:25. 10:30, we'll start the discussion. Yeah, Nana, whenever you're telling, please tell your roll number and go ahead with the answer. Yeah, Satvik.
So my roll number is 17011A0422.
What's your number? Can you repeat?
422, sir. 17 series.
422.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Sir,
go ahead.
sir, in my opinion, management is both art and science because it's a good mix of both, sir. So,
Okay.
let's say a manager, he has to like have good knowledge about the things that he's going to do. Like it is much more like cause and effect, sir. So if you do something, you'll get certain results, and we also have the previous knowledge of what exactly happened if something is done. What are the results for some steps that are taken? So we can take all of that into account and uh, make a systematic study and get the results and strive for better results. And that's a part of management which relates to science. When it comes to art, sir, I think some of the skills that are very specific to people. Like some people are very charismatic, some people are uh, very friendly, some people are very strict, and they have their own traits which they use to get things done, and that relates to the art. So art is like very specific trait, and science is the knowledge that we store. So yeah, I think in that way management is both.
Yeah, okay, okay, good. Okay, Nana. Yes, Satvik, you can leave if you want to, you can stay. That's up to you. Huh? Next,
Sir,
Good morning.
417, sir, Rajkumar.
417. Bolo Rajkumar.
Management is a combination of both art and science, sir. Management is managing the resources efficiently which are available.
Okay.
So, using with the scientific methods is make it is science, and using creatively and goal oriented makes it as an art.
Yeah, fine. Okay. Next,
Good morning, sir.
Morning.
Rule number 427, sir, Samskriti.
Okay.
Sir, according to me, management can be treated as a science followed by art. Because initially, from syllabus copy, also we can know that there are many theories to understand like which type of policies need to be adopted to manage this. And it just does not depend on the theories itself only. The way we use those theories in a creative way makes it different. So it is both science and art, in my point of view.
Yeah, okay, Nana. Next.
Hello, sir.
Yeah,
So it comes under as both art and science because there are certain rules and regulations to be followed by an organization to manage it. So the knowledge of having those certain rules and regulations known to be science, and the creative approach through which we can manage the um, an organization resembles it as an art.
yeah. Number, Nana. What's your number?
429, sir.
Okay, fine.
425.
Next, Sai Krishna.
Management is basically a combination of both art and science. Science, in the sense, we use we learn those principles, and during the management, we apply those principles to work the to manage the work efficiently. I mean, which is art.
Okay, okay. Next.
Sir, Shravika 432, sir.
Okay.
Sir, I go with a combination of both art and science because there are proper rules and regulations to be followed by an organization through which we can make our work efficient. Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. Next. Please come up with any examples. Those who are trying to answer, don't repeat the same statement. Come up with some examples so that the class can get some better information. Because around 60 people are in the class, so they get 60 different opinions. I mean that is enough again. Yeah. Next, go ahead.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, Kirti.
This is Kirti, 404, 18 series.
404.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, I would say management science is an art because it has. Let us take an example, sir. In an organization, an employee always want to somehow manage the employer and escape from the work. That is maybe by asking some leaves or not doing the work efficiently. So
Okay.
here, the manager has to use his personal skills so that the employee will work accordingly and meet the targets.
Yeah. Fine.
In
Fine.
that way, in that way, it corresponds to art, sir.
Okay. Okay. Good.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Nikhil.
So 426 Nikhil, I think management is intrinsically an art, but nowadays organizations tend to work scientifically, so they try to look at management from a scientific point of view. For example, if we take human resources management as an example, we try to measure how much efficiently someone is working, which can't be jolted down to metrics actually, but the HRs are forced to conduct performance reviews and give them scores, which is just to which is not accurate but is the best way possible. So it is an art that is being tried to look at from a scientific perspective.
Yeah. That's great observation, Nikhil. Good. Good.
Good morning, sir. Myself, Kirtana,
Yeah.
117 series 409, sir.
Okay.
In my point of view, management is both like art and science, sir. Like my friend said, we have to learn things, skills and principles, so it comes under science, and we need to apply them so to get desired results. So we can say it is also art. Simple example I can give is, for example, if you take a manager, for him, like learning things or learning principles is not sufficient. He have to apply in his organization to get results. So I think he should use both his science and art. In that way, we can say.
Yeah. Fine. Fine, Kirtana. Next.
Hi, sir.
Yeah.
Uh, 17 series 446.
Okay.
Uh, so, science is based on facts, and these facts are much needed to understand how things work. And art is a way how creatively a person can solve a given problem.
Yeah.
Hence, we need both facts and an innovative idea to manage the people in an organization. So, these both things are much needed.
Yeah.
So the things like these both things are two parts of a single coin. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. That's good interpretation.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Next.
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
Hello. So this is my 18 series 419, sir.
Okay.
Bindu. Sir, actually, management science is like dealing with organizing, stuffing, directing, coordinating, controlling, and planning.
Yeah.
So it is a combination of both art and science. Because in science, we need to take a problem and find a solutions for that. So that we need to be creative, think about it, and come up with a solution. Whereas if it is also called as an art because we have to convince some other person about our like we have to come up with a solution and we have to make others okay with that solution, like we have to convince them on your opinion.
Yeah. Fine. Next.
Good morning, sir. 17 series 405, sir.
Okay.
Sir, in my view, management is a combination of both art and science. Science, in the sense, it has some methods, principles, theories, etc., to find solutions for problems. So, in management, we have all these, but for applying these, people should have creativity and their own uh, skills to manage resources. So, in management, we need both of these to manage the resources carefully.
Yeah. Okay, Anusha. Next.
Sir, I'm 17 series 408, sir.
Okay.
Indu. In my perspective, management is both art and science, sir. Actually, if we have a problem, we have to solve it using some scientific methods which are already which known to us. So using those methods we comes under science, but knowing those methods is not enough in the real time. So to use the methods creatively according to the situation comes under the part of art. So in my perspective I can think as science is nothing but to know is science and to do is art.
Yeah.
So so creatively doing the creatively applying the methods which we have already known, it comes under art. So management is both arts and science.
Yeah. Good, Indu. Good.
Thank you.
Next.
18 series 425, sir.
Okay.
Management combines both art and science. Here, science provides knowledge. Art deals with this knowledge and the application of the knowledge and skills. Management includes both.
Yeah. Good. In short, it is good. Application of knowledge and skills. Perfect. Next.
So 18 series 402, sir.
Okay.
So to me, management science is both arts and science because dealing with machines and all the organizational things will come under science, and dealing with people's emotions, like how do they react to a thing, how do they deal with things, comes under art. So I think management science is both arts and science.
Okay. Okay. Good, Dikshita.
Thank you, sir.
Next.
Sir, I'm 18 series 408 Shirisha.
Okay.
Sir, according to me, management is both combination of art and science. But I think mostly art plays a major role because science can be learned by anyone. But applying it in different ways and getting it done well with innovative ideas, it will come with a lot of practice. So I think mostly both it's a combination of both science and art. But art plays major role compared to science, I
So,
think, in my point of view.
okay. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Next.
18 series 411.
Okay.
Sir, I think management is more of an art, sir, because let's consider an example like Newton's law, sir, in science. It was formulated years ago, but still that law is same. The way we are applying it has changed. But when
Change.
it comes to management, some theory in management science, it may not be applicable now because things are changing. So in science, a theory will be true irrespective of the time. But in management, that theory may be false. It won't be false in the previous days because it has worked in the previous days, but now it may be false. But in science, it won't be that case.
Yeah. That's a great observation. Good, Nana. Next.
Very good morning, sir. This is
Morning.
Anjali A0404, sir, 17 series.
Okay.
I think management is, like many others said, management is the blend of both science and art, but I think it's more inclined towards art because just like the others, I agree with the saying that everybody has their own way of managing things and applying the things which they've learned and the experience they've learned. So I think it's more inclined towards art. So.
Yeah. Good. Next.
So this is P series 401.
Okay.
So according to me, management is a combination of art and science because we know science deals with the already known facts and methods how to methods we know and methods to implement the known facts. But art is a how to say art is a creative implementation of the facts already known. So because with knowing the facts we cannot do the complete work. So by only implementing the facts we know we can achieve the complete output. So I feel that management is a combination of both art and science.
Okay, Nana. Next.
Sir, 17 series 416, sir.
Okay.
So I think management is both art and science, sir. And science is nothing but some facts which we have already they are already been established, sir. Like, and art is nothing but applying some application of our own decisions, like different things. Science is nothing but facts, but art is the way we apply those things. And I think science is root and art is a fruit, sir.
Okay.
And
Okay.
if a manager is present, he has to handle different people. So like how he handles different people is nothing but art. So I think it is mostly related to art, and it is both combination of art and science.
Yeah. Okay. Next.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, this is Ramya, 18 series 412.
Yeah, Nana.
Sir, I feel management is a mixture of both art and science. Let's
Okay.
take an example. Dealing with a lazy but talented employee, we put like a manager can put efforts for making him or her more efficient is an art,
Okay.
which can't be learned through just acquiring the knowledge, which is taken from the science. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Okay. Good.
That's
Hello,
17
sir.
series 423, sir.
Okay.
Sir, management is basically more of art than science, sir, because fixed knowledge without any skills is not worthy. That we can know that a degree in science can't buy skills. So skills are very much important in managing than science.
Okay. Yeah. Next.
Hello, sir.
18 series
Yeah.
416.
Sir, this is 18 series 419, sir. If you don't mind, I would like to tell one more examples for this.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead.
Actually, sir, management science is a combination of both science and art. How do I state my statement is like management is like organizing and using your human talent in order to solve a problem, whereas it is an art in this case. When you go to management science, it also deals with the science because there are synergic methods and various problem solving techniques need to be followed to solve a issue. In simple, science teaches how to know what is a problem is, and art teaches how to do the work in order to solve that problem.
Yeah. Good. Good. Good, Nana.
Sir, this is Akshay 18 series 420, sir.
Yeah, Akshay.
So I think management is a combination of both yeah, art and science. We can take, for example, like consider a patient. We can take a patient who is having a fever, so the doctor prescribes him the medicine like a paracetamol. That is
Okay.
a science phenomenon. But the we can take art as the doctor will give different doses based on the different ages of patient and different conditions. So that is an art, sir.
Okay. That's a different interpretation.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, Sindhuja. Go ahead, Nana.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Sir, according to me, management means both science and art. Because management science means it has set of principles that we need to follow blindly. Management art is something different. That means different people have different personal and creative skills. So according to that, they get perfection through their practical knowledge.
Okay, Lana. What's your number?
418.
17
18 series
series?
18
18.
series 418.
Yeah, okay, okay, Nana, fine. Aishwarya.
Sir, 17 series 401.
Okay.
Sir, when science deals with concepts and theories, sir, so when we are unable to solve problems with science, we can go for art. It deals with our personal skills, practical knowledge, and our creativity, sir. So when science stops, I think art works.
Okay, okay.
So management is both science and art.
Yeah, next.
Good morning, sir.
Morning.
So this is 17 series 419, sir.
Okay.
According to me, management science is an art, sir. Because art is nothing but it is done by individuals by using their creative skills in order to manage various resources. And certain organizations follow different principles which are already defined. So in that case, management acts as science.
Okay, fine.
Good morning, sir.
Just a second.
MD IT.
Any P series students left, please answer because I hope you have the next class at 11:20. So regular students are free. I can deal with them. P series, please come forward. P series and tell your roll number and you can answer and you can leave also.
Good morning, sir.
Come on.
I'm P series 405.
Okay.
So I wanted to say was you one cannot segregate anything into either science or art only because it goes hand in hand. So science is like the way of doing anything, and and art is how you do it. So if you do not know how to apply art in a way in a proper way, it is not a complete thing. So according to me, management is a balance and of both science and art, and it goes hand in hand.
Yeah, okay, Nana. Next. P series.
Sir, P series 414, sir.
414, okay.
Uh, Management is a mix of both science and art, sir. We can understand this by a simple example. For manufacturing a product, we need the science behind it, and to sell it, we require skills like advertising, promotional, and creating need for it, like that. Thank you,
Yeah,
sir.
perfect entrepreneur answer, Teja. Good one. Next.
P series
Sir, this is
416.
P.
P series 4 not Nikita.
6. Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
yeah.
So science management, it's a combination of both art and science. So science, like we obtain information about a particular object in a systematic pattern. Even in management, we follow a systematic method to find a possible solution for a problem. So we can say management is science. And to manage effectively, one must not only have the necessary abilities to lead, but also a set of critical skills acquired through time, experience, and practice. So acquiring skills is an art. So we can say management is an art.
Okay, Nana. Next.
Sir, this is P series 412.
Yeah, Gautam.
So management science is a combination of both art and science. Art in the sense we use skills to get desired results, and it is also science because we do use results of some experimental studies. So it's a combination of both art and science.
Okay, Nana. Next. Anyone left in the P series?
Sir, P series 413.
Okay.
So management is both science as well as art. Uh, Basically, science teaches us to know while art teaches us to do. Since the science of managing is imperfect, the manager must turn to the artistic managerial ability to perform a job satisfactorily and efficiently.
Yeah. Next.
Sir, P series 415, sir.
Okay.
Sir, it combines features of both science and as well as art, sir. Science because it provides the knowledge which contains certain principles, whereas art which deals with the principles in various applications, sir.
Okay.
So it is not sufficient for a manager to first know the principles, but also he must know the how to apply in solving various managerial problems, sir.
Yeah, no, no, fine. Next.
Sir, the 16 series P0416, sir.
Okay.
Vinay.
Yeah.
Management is combines pages of both science as well as art, sir. Science provides knowledge and art deals with application of knowledge and skills, sir.
Okay, Nana.
Science teaches us to know and art teaches us to do, sir.
Yeah, fine.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, next.
So,
Yeah.
this is 18 series 419, sir. I would like to give one more example.
Yeah, Nana.
Be when you are an entrepreneur, if you come up with a new product, basic aim is to maximize the profits and minimize the cost. Uh, Actually, management science is a synergic integration of both science and arts, because in science it deals how to develop a product with a minimum cost. Cost. When you go to art, if you want to publish or if you want to market your product, you need to have an art, like advertising your product in an efficient way so that you can get a maximized profits.
Yeah, fine. P series is done. Yeah, then next 18 series. Anyone left in the 18 series?
18 series 407, sir.
Okay.
Science is a collection of knowledge, sir. Art uses skills and knowledge to achieve the desired results.
Yeah, fine.
Good
Next.
morning, sir.
Yeah.
18 series 414, sir.
Okay.
Management is both science and art, sir. Hello, sir.
Yeah, yeah. Go ahead, Nana.
To run any organization, the manager needs to follow some predefined rules, which are comes under science. And the way we are applying those rules is comes under art, sir.
Yeah, okay. Next.
Good morning,
Good
sir.
morning.
Morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, Pravalika.
18 series 424, sir.
Okay.
Sir, according to me, management is a collection of both science and arts, sir. It is science because it uses certain principles and give effective relationships, sir. And at the same time, it is art because it requires perfection through practice and some personal skills, sir. Thank
Next.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, Nana.
My perspective management is a science as well as art. Science teaches us to know, while art teaches to do. To be successful managers, have to know do, have to know and do the things efficiently and effectively.
What's your number? Namia.
403, sir.
Yeah, okay. The 18 series done.
Sir,
Good
this
morning,
is the
sir.
next.
Yeah.
Sir,
Yeah, Tejasvi.
sir, 18 series 405, sir.
Okay.
Management is a combination of both science and art, sir. Science there are certain rules to be followed to solve a particular problem, sir. But way to apply what rule is basically an art, sir.
Okay, Nana. Next.
Thank you, sir.
18 series 410, sir. Dhanlakshmi.
Sir, 18 series 414.
410. 410. Go ahead.
Sir, management is both science and art, sir. Science is what we are learning, and art is the way we are doing to solve a problem. If you follow science, it is a systematic method to find a possible solution for a problem. But art is the way for a particular person, or the way that they solve the problem.
Yeah. Next. The 18 series is done.
Morning,
Sorry.
sir.
Good.
Yeah,
So 18 series 415.
yeah.
Sir, I think management is a combination of both art and science because art comes in dealing the people on a psychological level and science comes in dealing people on a social level.
Okay, Nana. Next. Next, anyone in the 18 series?
Sir, good morning. I'm
Good morning.
Rajshankar, 18 series 421, sir.
Okay.
Both science and art must be included in successful management, sir. Both are uh, both shares same part in managing an organization. I will give simple example. During exams, some of my friends will read some units and we will get explained, sir.
Yeah.
But all will all will learn same topics, but some of my friends will explain it in a beautiful manner and which we can understand easily. And when some of my friends explain, we cannot get easily. That is application of art is different, but whereas knowledge is same. So I
Even
think the
sometimes
major part
they,
is given to
Rajshekhar, even sometimes they outsmart
sir,
the
sir.
professors also, right?
Sometimes, sir, but even
Yeah.
when we learn same topic, but applying how why explaining way of explaining
Is
is
different.
important, sir.
Yeah, yeah.
So the I think art plays major role, sir.
Yeah, good, good. Next.
Good morning, sir.
Archana.
18 series 413, sir.
Okay.
Management contains both the features of arts and science, sir. A manager to be successful in his profession must acquire the knowledge of science and the art of applying it, sir. For
Oh,
example, a person can't become a good singer unless he has a knowledge about various ragas and he also applies his personal skills in the art of singing.
yeah.
Same way, it's not sufficient for manager to first know the principles, but he must also apply them in solving the manager problems, sir. So it's contain both science and art.
Yeah, okay, Nana.
Thank you, sir.
Done 18 series?
Sir, 17 series 402.
Just a second, sir. All the 18 series can leave the room, Nana. 18 series. All the 18 series. All the 18 series and P series. Yeah, now go ahead, Nana. 17 series.
Sir, 17 series 402, sir.
Yeah.
Good morning, sir. I'm
No.
Akila.
No.
Um,
Yeah, Akila.
Sir, I agree with everyone saying it's a combination of both science and art, but I think it's more of an art than just science because practical implementation is what makes a difference in the real world.
Okay,
So
okay, Nana.
it's
Yeah, next.
Sir, 17 series 431, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. According to my understanding, management neither comes under arts or science, sir. It is a
Okay.
separate stream, sir.
Okay.
Like it have its own principles and and rules, sir. Like science or arts try to integrate management to build up its own enterprise or to improve its own enterprise, sir. So management doesn't study science or arts, sir. It has its own principles.
Yeah, so after 1 hour, we got a different answer, man. Great. So 1 hour of the interpretation of around 40 to 50 students, we are getting a different answer. It was a good and critical observation. Okay, next.
Thank you.
Darshan or anyone left?
So 17 series 438.
Yeah.
So I think management is both science and art because for every problem solving, we need to follow a particular procedure. But how we approach that procedure depends on our skills.
Okay. Okay, Rana Revant. Next.
Yes. So 17 series 411, sir.
Okay.
So I think management is the equal combination of art and science. This can be understood by a simple example.
Suppose we wanted to travel from point A to point B. We need to know the route from point A to point B. This is knowledge. And based on our requirements and time constraints, we may travel either by bike or by car. And this is art, I think.
Okay, good one, Manoj. Good one.
Yeah, thank you.
Next.
Sir, this is 17 series A0414.
Yeah, Venkat.
Sir, sir, management since is both combination of science and art. As the science part is a systematic structure and it has also experimental proved theories. And as an art part, we choose the decisions in our personalized way and involves a lot of creativity.
Yeah, okay, Venkat. Next.
Good morning, sir. This is
Yeah,
17 series 413.
413.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
According to me, management is combination of both science and art. It balances both science and art. Science is nothing but the technology and principles that are learned to implement any method. But art is the way how we practically implement the learned knowledge.
Okay, okay. Next.
Good morning, sir. This is 17 series 440.
Okay.
So management alone is a science because it contains of principles and rules and problem solving techniques. But when we are dealing with a situation, not only rules and regulations matter, but the skills and how we approach to complete the task also matters. So when the situation comes evident, then the artistic nature of management takes place.
Yeah, okay, Yashwant.
Yes, sir.
Next.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, good.
17 series 415.
Okay.
I think management is a combination of both art and science, sir, because we need scientific concepts and theories to find a possible solution for a problem, and we need practical knowledge and creativity that we can use to organize and use the human talents, sir.
Okay, okay, Srija. Next.
Sir, good morning, sir.
Yeah, Lingam.
Prashant, sir.
Prashant.
17 series 80415.
Okay.
The management is both science and art, sir. Science because you need certain rules and regulations to solve a certain solution, to solve a certain problem in an effective way. And art because you need certain skills uh, to coordinate the employees in the company and to deal with certain controversies, certain situations. You need art. So, in my point of view, it is both combination of art and science.
Okay, Nana. Next.
Sir, 17 series A0407.
40?
Bhanu Prakash.
7.
7.
Okay, one.
Sir, it is a combination of both art and science, sir, because it requires information regarding science and its implementation requires skills, which is nothing but art, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Next.
17 series 437, sir.
Okay.
Management is both a combination of art and science, but I think it is more of a art because art is something which depends on some personal, whereas science is something which can be learnt by anyone. So art is something more important than science for management.
Okay, Nana. Next.
Good morning, sir. This is 17 series 442.
Okay.
As we know, management is basically finding solutions to problem using scientific methods, but implementing those theories in real time is done using a person's creativity and personal skills. Like it depends upon person to person in which way they'll implement those theories, which is like basically an art. So we can say that it's a combination of both science and art.
Okay, fine. Next. Are we done? Yeah, then we'll have the interpretations. Yes, whatever you told today, we'll discuss in the next class tomorrow. Yeah, Narendra. What's your number, Narendra? 407. Okay. Who is this? Google. 451.
Sir,
Yeah, Anil.
sir, A0403, sir.
403.
Sir,
Okay.
sir, management is basically a combination of both art and science. Science helps in gaining knowledge, whereas art is the application of that knowledge. So a manager must have both science and as well as art for successful management.
Yeah. Okay, Anil. Yes, Rana. Shall I close the class? Yeah, there. Oh, yeah. Thank you.